guys that relax, they start sitting on the couch watching sports, yelling at the TV with Cheeto dust on their beard and their fat gut. And, she's out with her friends complaining about what a dork or a lazy guy that he is. Right. And when they start getting to that point, like when there's contempt in the relationship, one for the other, then that's the clock that ticks down to the end. Contempt is it. When you start hearing one of the people in the relationship say something like, he's a loser or she's a bitch or something like that, it's going to end at some point probably.
How else can you maintain a relationship at a very high level?
Again, without getting to all the specific details, because I want to make sure that I outline it correctly and orderly in the book, you have to be intentional. You like small things that most guys don't contemplate. Like I'll give you an example. She says to you, "Hey, my friend contacted me and I want to go see, this band 3,000 miles away and I got a free ticket." And you're in a relationship. She's committed to you and her friend's a guy. It's like one of those things where you have to say to her, look, that's not wise. That's an unwise choice. You really shouldn't even be asking me a question like that. I'm not going to be in a relationship or take a woman seriously that wants to travel with another guy to go see a rock concert where there's alcohol, drugs, all kinds of stuff like, why would you even ask me that question and start getting curious and, pushing back in that sense? But you should never really get to that point, right? Like she should never really even think about asking you a question like that. Like, so it's one of those very small things out of hundreds that you sort of have to be aware of and manage properly. Like girls' nights out, even if it's like, we're going to get together with the girls from work and we're going to have dinner and maybe go out afterwards. Then I would just say to her, okay, have fun at dinner, but I expect you to come home after dinner. I'm not having my woman out at a nightclub. Right. And she should be, okay, that sounds great. Like no protesting. But if you start getting things like, oh, why are you controlling? Why are you insecure? Stuff like that. I'm not controlling. I'm not insecure. If you want me to care about you, if you want to be in a relationship with me, I'm not having somebody that I care about doing things that could put the relationship at jeopardy.
If you were truly committed, you wouldn't even think of those things.
Correct.
Right.
But women are told today to behave like men. Right. So we're going to go out and have dinner with the girls, then go out to the bar or the club afterwards. Right.
It's like having Tinder downloaded and going through it, but not meeting up with someone. It's like if you were committed, you wouldn't be doing that in the first place. Yeah, right.
Exactly.
It just shouldn't be coming into like what's focal is causal. So like if someone is intentionally doing something like that, then they're putting themselves in that scenario. Yeah. And there's something that's to be undone there. Like they have to undo that process. Yeah. At a high level, what else is coming up in that new book, like that you're really focusing on, that you really want people to acknowledge and really grasp the idea with going forward?
Some of the areas that I lean into are like there's certain things that women don't like that they want you to stop doing. And in certain scenarios, just because she doesn't like something doesn't mean that you stop doing it. If you know what I mean. Right.
Give an example.
Well, I mean, here's a simple one. Why don't you post me on your social media? Right. Well, because I'm a public figure. There's unhinged weirdos on the internet. Why would I post somebody that I love on social media to the world to say, hey, this is my girl, or, even your children? I see that all the time. People use their children for social media clout, and I don't understand that, right? Like if you love your children, why would you say, hey, this is what my child looks like, go find her and do something nefarious? Like that's basically what you're opening the door to, right? So it's like, that's a boundary that I have. I'm not going to post you on social media because I don't want unhinged weirdos bothering you or adding complexities to my relationship. And that's just the way that it's going to be, right?
Mm-hmm. Just almost like just having a reason why you're not doing something. Like almost just understanding why. But I think most guys don't have a reason why they don't do things though, right? Like if they have bad habits or something, they don't have the justification as to why they're not doing it.